the past of verb be. The learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify the past forms of verb be, use verb be in affirmative and negative statements, use verb be in yes-no questions and WH questions. Listen to the following short conversation and pay attention to the past form of verb be in affirmative and negative statements. I was a famous football player. I wasn't a football player. I was a baseball player. The past form of verb be, affirmative statements. Use was with the personal pronouns I, he, she, or it, or with the singular form of nouns. Examples. I was absent. He was late. She was ill. It was cold. Use were with the personal pronouns you, we, or they, or with the plural form of nouns. You were at the dentist. We were busy. They were at school. The past form of verb be, negative statements and contractions. Use was not or wasn't with the personal pronouns I, he, she, or it, or with the singular form of nouns. Example. I was not absent. Contracted form. I wasn't absent. He was not at school. He wasn't at school. She was not ill. She wasn't ill. It was not cold. It wasn't cold. Use were not or weren't with the personal pronouns you, we, or they, or with the plural form of nouns. Example. You were not late. You weren't late. We were not busy. We weren't busy. They were not at the library. They weren't at the library. The past form of verb be, yes-no questions. Listen to the following short conversations and pay attention to the word order in yes-no questions. Were you at school this morning? No, I wasn't. I was at the dentist. Were you at school? Yes, I was. The past form of verb be, yes-no questions. Begin your yes-no question with was with the personal pronouns I, he, she, or it, or with the singular form of nouns. Example. Was I famous? Yes, you were. Or no, you weren't. Was he at school? Yes, he was. Or no, he wasn't. Was she busy? Yes, she was. Or no, she wasn't. Was it cold? Yes, it was. Or no, it wasn't. Begin your yes-no question with where with the personal pronouns you, we, or they, or with the plural form of nouns. Examples. Were you at the dentist? Yes, I was. Or no, I wasn't. Were we good? Yes, you were. Or no, you weren't. Were they at the library? Yes, they were. Or no, they weren't. Pay attention to the word order in yes-no question. Begin your question with verb be, followed by the subject. The past of verb be, WH questions. Listen to the following short conversations and pay attention to the word order in WH questions. Where were you born? I was born in a city. What about you? Where were you born? I was born in a village. The past form of verb be, WH questions. Begin your WH question with a question word such as what, where, when, who, why, how, what time, etc. Then use the same word order as in yes-no questions. Example. Why were you late? Answer. Because I missed the bus. Where was he? He was at school. Why was she absent? Because she was sick. How was the weather? It was cold. Where were you yesterday? We were at the library. When were we born? You were born in 1990. Who were they? They were my cousins. Pay attention here to the word order in WH questions. We begin the WH question with a question word, followed by verb be, followed by the subject.